blaspheme him, hey, either it means what we saying it means or Jesus is lying. Show us how all this stuff has happened any other way and that generation has already passed away. If that generation has passed away, all of this has been fulfilled. Well, it's talking about the people among them. No, it don't say that this generation, just like you said back in Matthew 23, upon you shall come upon this generation. You mean to tell me that you got black Hebrew Israelites walking around today that think they still get punished for something these people back then did? How is the blood of Abel gonna come upon me? I ain't did nothing to Zacharias and Abel. I ain't did nothing to them. He said this generation. And then he said in the next verse, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets. Your house is ever since you death. He was giving a hint right there. The temple's going to be destroyed because of what you did, your wickedness. All this has been fulfilled. That generation has passed away, meaning all of that has been fulfilled. Now let's move on. Go back there. Go back to Matthew 24. Pick it up at verse 35. Go ahead.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
What day? The destruction of this Jerusalem happening. Because he just said all these things shall come upon this generation, and this generation not pass away, so all these things have been fulfilled. You don't know the exact day, but I gave you a sign to know when it's coming. Go ahead and read.
But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Wait a minute. As the days of Noah were, compare it. What happened in Noah's day? A flood came from nowhere. What was that flood? The judgment and wrath of God. So the day of the Son of Man, go ahead and read.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
He was talking about the coming judgment, which we already have proven. You're going to have, just like the days of Noah, people going to be going about their own business. They don't know about the signs that he gave to the disciples, or they know about them but didn't believe them, and then all of a sudden that judgment of God is going to come upon them. That's what he's talking about. Go ahead and read.
Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, and the other left.
You got modern Christians trying to use it to get the rapture. Whole books and movies made about this. Two going to be in the field, the one going to be taken and the other one left. What is this talking about? We don't get the answer. They even going to tell you the answer. Go ahead.
Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left.
It says two going to be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Go ahead and read 42.
Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come.
He said watch. Who is he telling to watch? The disciples, because you know not what hour your Lord going to come. He's about the judgment. You don't know when his judgment going to come. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about a literal coming. We're talking about the coming judgment. He tell you watch. You don't know when the judgment going to come. But now, let's really finish it out. Let's go to the last one. Let's go to Luke 17 and look at something very, very peculiar. Luke 17 and 22. Because this is going to really just give you the understanding of everything. Luke 17 and 22. Now you're going to read the same thing, slightly different, but the same thing. Go ahead and read.
And he said unto the disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it.
He said the days shall come when you shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man and to not see it. The days of the Son of Man is bad days, like the day of the Lord, the day of the Son of Man, same thing. Go ahead and read.
And they shall say to you, see here, or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them.
Don't that sound like the same thing we read in Matthew 24? But what it says 22? Then he said unto the disciples.
Yeah.
So who is he talking to? The disciples. Not you. In fact, in Matthew 24, they say he's in the secret chamber, believe it not. He said it to the disciples. He's talking to them. He's telling them to watch for this. Not us. This already fulfilled us. You don't have to worry about this. You're not off the hook because for most of it, you do got to worry about, but you don't got to worry about this. Go ahead and read.
For as the lightning that lighteneth out of the one part under heaven shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day.
Wait a minute. Remember Matthew 24, it says, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be when this happens. Now it says, so shall the Son of Man be in his day. The day of the Son down more and more. Go ahead and read.
And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man.
Wait a minute, it says, so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. First it said, in the coming of the Son of Man. Now it said, in the days. You mean to tell me the Son of Man coming is going to happen over a period of time? Yes, because the judgment ain't going to happen in one day. It's going to be going on for a while. Go ahead and read.
They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.
Didn't we just read it in Matthew 24? It's the same thing. They were going about their business, and then bam, the wrath of the Lord came upon them by a flood. Same thing gonna be with them back then. They were going about their business, bam, the wrath of the Lord came upon them by way of the Roman Empire.